So I got this red one right next to you.
I don't
know
see
if
it
you
yet.
can
I think
see
it's
it.
actually, but it's inside a. I don't know. We'll see when you pull out of there which trailer you get. Oh yeah, you're in. For me, it's inside the Walmart trailer. There it is.
That's how Best Buys are made.
All right, we're headed from Las Cruces to Holbrook with Christmas tree lights. So this job's going to give me $22,923.
Okay.
You'll probably
Me
get
too.
a lot
no,
more.
exactly the no, exactly the same amount that you have is what I'm getting. Exactly.
Oh, well, I should.
Because otherwise, I'd have to report different incomes to you.
I see.
27,520. Turn right.
Interesting.
Y'all gassed up?
I'm about half tank. So, you know, I've got like 4,000 more miles I can go. It's fine.
And
Slide in the right lane and get ready.
Okay. 3770.
Turn right.
It's a warm 39 degrees Fahrenheit outside.
I'm glad I'm in this super hot, sweet ass truck.
I'm expiring some methane to warm the place up here.
Roger that. Just don't light that on fire.
Yeah, I don't smoke or anything, so.
That's good news.
Stay right. Stay right. Turn right. Right up here. Turn right.
Inspection station. What do they want to inspect? The socks? I got Christmas tree lights.
Yep, I don't have any illicit things inside mine either.
There's a sign there that says do not drive on shoulder. It looks like inspection station's closed anyways.
Yep, 10-4.
Do not drive on shoulder. That's all we do.
All right.
That's our passing lane. All right, it says 75 speed limit here. I guess that applies to everybody.
Yeah. We in California, let's go.
Not here in CA. I hit the brakes there, turn off the cruise control.
It's fine. Is my lights still bright in your cab?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it lights up the cab. Do it again. Like, I can just see everything when the lights are on. It looks brighty, but it's not crazy. It doesn't bother me. It's like I can see my instrument panel, actually the dash and the steering wheel and everything better.
Yeah.
It's like a real brights behind you. Although there's a trailer behind me, so I don't know that it would light up the entire cab equally. And I'm pinned at 75. Let me know if you want me to go faster.
That's fine.
We don't want to crush these Christmas lights.
Nope.
The Griswolds won't have anything to light their house up this year if we do that.
I still need to watch that movie. I haven't watched it this year.
Oh, this year?
Yeah. I usually watch it at least once a year.
Comes on like that. Shawshank Redemption are on like back to back to back to back to back.
I didn't know Shawshank Redemption was a Christmas movie.
It's not, but it's on every day.
Oh, okay. Also got to watch Die Hard, because that's a Christmas movie as well.
It's a Christmas movie. Tradition.
It's a Christmas freedom movie. It's odd to think that the guy that plays the bad guy in that was also...
Hans?
Yeah. He just... How he aged. I mean, not like he aged terribly, but it just... They almost don't look like the same guy.
Mm.
He was very, very skinny in that movie.
Yeah. Hans Gruber, right?
Yep. He also played the bad guy in Quigley Down Under with Tom Selleck.
Yep. I have that one on Plex as well.
It's one of my favorite movies.
Sounds like one of my windows are open or something.
I don't have the keybind set to open my windows on the truck. I could probably put it on the my button box, because I have ones that are like lift drop axles, but I never lift or drop the axles. They always just automatically do that for me. Maybe I could do that left window, right window.
I have window down, so left down is 3, right down is 4, left up is 5, and right up is 6.
Oh, so the up and down have to be different buttons?
Yep.
I wonder if I could get a toggle switch to put on in a button box that would do up and down.
If you can assign those to a number or just some key. I wonder if you can assign. I don't know what it would do if you assign the same key to the.
You can't.
Nothing.
You can't in ATS.
Oh, okay.
So, but with Farming Sim you can. So, that's one of the cool things about that game is you can assign multiple key binds to the same key. Or the same key combination. So I know, like with, what is it? It's like looking at my cheat sheet. I have some that are like, they're similar. It's like dump and unload. Dump and unload are two different things. So, but I have the same keybind, so then I can just... Well, it's not a keybind, it's just a button press, because my button box is just a controller.
Right.
So I just assign the same keybind to it.
What I've noticed in ATS, if I assign my city horn to my, controller button, and then I don't zero it out and I assign the air horn to the same key,
Yeah.
it will say the air horn is the only one on that key, but when I push it, I get both sounds.
Oh, interesting.
And it was the same thing with like cruise control, or like if you don't clear it out and you just assign another key to that button, it will actually do those two functions.
I may have to try it then. Window down, window up. Not that I ever I'm like, would I ever roll down the windows? I don't know.
Right. Well, where it was irritating is that, so I had cruise control set to like D-pad right. And originally D-pad right was like your bumper view. So I would hit cruise control and then be at the bumper view. I'm like, no.
Yep.
So I had to zero out those other views that I don't use. So I usually only use 1 and 2 for views.
That's all I ever use as well.
Yeah.
Inside the cab view is down on the left stick. and outside is down on the right stick.
Oh, I don't use up and down on the sticks because I would be doing bad stuff all the
No,
time.
like
I'm driving.
because it's a button press.
Oh,
So
that's
with
my that's
yeah.
my horn.
Mine is the A button. I also have it on my button box.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what A does on mine.
Because you can assign two buttons.
A doesn't do anything that I'm aware of.
A lot of the things, like I have it on my button box, is my horn. I also have those corresponding, because I, realism for my own self. I use like the parking brake on my button box and hazard lights, things like that.
My hazard lights, I moved over to X.
Mine are.
On my,
if I'm using my controller, I believe they are. Oh, there's that button. It's right on the D-pad.
That's my cruise control.
Yeah. Actually, I also set cruise resume as a button.
Oh, okay.
Because that's nice. If you hit the brakes, you can always just hit your cruise resume. Like a normal car.
Right.
Stay right. Stay right. Stay to the left.
What did... He said stay right, stay to the left. So...
I mean, it is Hal.
So you stay right,
Left,
but then you stay left.
Left.
Hal is confused sometimes on his directions.
Yep.
I mean, have you ever gone the wrong way? You drive.
Yep.
Fine. He's gonna
Start
have a
stuttering.
stroke. Yeah. I mean. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
I mean. Yeah.
I mean, you go. I mean.
Yep. When I was watching MGH play this on her stream,
Left.
there was several people that came in and were like, "What is that GPS?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, that's hilarious GPS. You can get that in the in the workshop."
Yep. There's a lot of people that have it. There's more people though that have the skin, the more freedom skin.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
surprised. It's like, what was it? I don't remember what it was, but
I think it was
it's
like
over. So I thought it was like 700 or something.
Is it? I don't know now.
It could have been 117 or whatever, but still, I saw.
I mean,
7
that
or
seems
something.
like a 700. It just has a 7. It's fine.
Yeah. It was more than
7,000.
7. It was more than 700, 7,000, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty neat though for something that we created for us,
Yeah.
and other people are using it.
Well, when we get the More Freedom cargo pack.
Oh yeah, that's one day. All it is editing text files. It just takes forever. I'll look at that.
And you have to put in pictures and stuff.
Well, that's the easy part.
I mean, what are you going to put in for the picture of refurbished condoms? That's the question.
A condom? A wrinkled used condom?
For some of the stuff it'll be easy. Margaritas, limeritas, things like that. That's fun. That's easy.
So I'm curious, what happens if, somebody already put the mod out, they have Budweiser and Pepsi, nobody said anything, right?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I don't see why that would be a big deal. I don't see how anybody go, oh my God, it's trademark, you can't have that.
Yeah, because we have, our trailers have Budweiser, Pepsi,
all the gas stations, all the food places, yeah.
Yeah.
And now things are dying down. I've got more videos than I have release days, so
Yeah.
I'm good. I think I'm good through most of January, if not February, but a lot of it's older stuff from last year. But I want to I want the end of the year to be the more current stuff.
Yeah.
But,
I understand.
Doing railroads online for 8 hours in one day and recording all of it, and then trying to edit that down to a 30-minute video, that takes for flipping ever.
Yeah, it was like 4 hours of farming sim that I edited down to 8 minutes.
Oh, you got it down to 8 minutes?
Yeah.
What did
'Cause
you?
alls we
oh,
were
'cause you
doing
sped
was-
it up though.
Well, no, like all we were doing was plowing or harvesting that field. So, I mean, how much harvesting do you want to see for a video?
Exactly. I mean, if you speed it up, it's okay. If you can do it in like 2 minutes, the whole field sped up,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. You have to get that overhead view. They have GPS for Farm Sim, the GPS mod.
Is it just
For
the
22
straight
now.
line, or is it the actual GPS mod like the previous one?
I mean, it does straight lines, and then you can do skipping
Yeah.
lanes, and I don't know what the original one does because I never. It does A, B, or A plus heading.
Yeah. That might be the same. It's probably the same thing then.
I may have gotten it updated for 22.
I have to say
That's what it
that
sounds like.
that's one of the biggest things for one of the weirdest things that they haven't done is put in GPS on their in the game itself.
Yeah, that would read the field for you and all that. Okay, I'm on the brakes a little bit here. Right, that would read the field for you, and like Courseplay will read the
Yeah.
field and determines the best, most efficient way of doing that field. And
Yeah,
I think
because
that's
it's obviously it's not that it's impossible. It's a possibility because people do it with mods. So,
right.
and I mean, FS22 is basically FS19 with everybody's popular mod in it. So, you'd think they could do
Yeah.
that.
There's the graphics are drastically improved, believe it or not. Different types of field tillage, and
Yeah.
but it does have a lot more incorporated mods.
Yeah, that's the
For
one thing
example-
that I noticed is that all the mods that have been put in.
One
And-
thing I noticed.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Keep her going. Keep her
Oh,
going.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
Oh, that's,
You've
One
played
thing-
it, not me.
one thing that I noticed, for example, is, I like mowing lawns and stuff.
Yes.
The Pottinger lawnmower things, right? They're red and has the yellow skirts around them. I bought those, and I'm driving down the street, and the little skirts are flapping in the wind. Like,
I saw that too.
realistically.
Yeah, I saw that when I was watching a guy play it, and I was like, "Is that new? Where they're flapping in the wind like that? Like
Stay
you
right.
know?"
Stay right.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
I
it
thought that
did
was
in
neat.
On the right.
19.
I do have to say there was one guy that was like all
Right side.
crazy. He
Up
was
there.
like, "Look, when I plowed this field, I created this field. Now it shows on the map." And I was like, because he
Yeah.
was like, "It didn't do
Turn
this in
left.
19." I was like,
Sorry.
yeah, it did." And when we plowed that field on West Texas, that was that grass field.
Mm-hmm.
It comes up on the map and shows it as a field after that. And I was like, nah, because I was when the guy was like, no, this is brand new. I was like, that's not brand new. Like that's been that way for a while.
But it was in the other, what he was saying, it was in the other, like soil composition and the other parts within that where you change the filters. It showed it in those
Yeah.
also, not just on, he said it shows it on like the main field, but not the mini map.
You must have watched the same video I did.
I think so.
Hey, jumping over the
Is that
left lane.
Farmer
He needs to cut you off.
Klein, I think, right?
Could have been.
Yeah. Turn left.
I watched him last night where he was talking about the GPS mod
Yeah.
422, and he showed you how it works and all that. So I was like, yeah, maybe I Alt S, Alt C, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
I just gotta write them down and try to get used to them.
Yep. I actually put the toggle the GPS and then bring up the menu. I haven't set as buttons on my button box. And then I just use the menu, well, at least in the 19 version, I use the menu to select A, escape out of it, and then I move forward, use the menu again, and
Slide in the
then
right lane
I'm
again.
sure there's an easier way to do it, and then just hit Alt X and it basically locks your steering wheel. So
Turn right.
skirt.
Well, you made it in one piece. Good job.
Let's see where they want this bad boy. Actually, gonna just play it safe. That's the same drop I just did, the last one, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that one. That's where you're dropping.
All right.
I got an excellent
Me too.
$22,923. Very good.
27,520.
Oh, I get that extra. I mean, you get that 5,000, and I get
Yeah.
the 22. So, I mean, it works out in the end. It's fine.
It does something.
Yeah.